Morning children, how are you all? I think you are following the lessons, isn't it? No, now it is time for you to get up from your holiday mood and you come back to the learning mood. Understand? Now I've been telling you about English, a few lessons in English. Then I think I also told you about EVS also. And now I will tell you the books that you should write the notes in. Okay? All these days I was asking you to write in your rough book. But no, stop writing in the rough book. You have bought your own set of books, no? So you take out all the 200 pages. 200 pages, check ruled. For what? What do you write in the 200 page? In the check rule, on the check rule, what do you write, girls? Do you do your handwriting? No. You do your maths, isn't it? That is, maths should be done in the 200 pages check ruled book. Take the help of your parents because you are too small to find out which is 200 and which is 100. So ask your parents, no problem. Ask them, please show me my 200 pages check ruled book so that I may start my maths work in that. And be polite when you are asking your parents. Understood? Okay. Now, that is for 200 pages book. When I tell you maths, you use it for classwork and homework. And mind, I tell you, no parents should write in the child's book. Dear parents, please see that you do not write anything in the child's note. Let it be a check rule book or English notes or an EVS notes. But please, you do not use that book to write your own or to correct the child. That is the duty of the teacher. So you just help out your child, parents. Please help them as they are taking down the notes from the board. And if you want to teach your child anything, please have a separate book for yourselves. But please, I request you not to use the child's notebook as your book. This is my request to all the parents. Okay? Now, maths should be taken in what book, children? 200 pages. Check ruled book. Then I will tell you how to use it. Then that is one book. Okay? And second is you are doing your English. In which book do you write English? Take out another 200 pages. Double rule book. See, English. I will tell you how to write on a double rule book. So English, you take out another notebook. That is to say, your English notes. Like when you come to school, we teachers usually make you write maths in the check rule book and English in the double ruled book. So ask your parents to show you a 200 pages double ruled book. Is that clear? And then comes, I'll tell you children, I'll tell you each and every subject. Then comes the EVS. What is EVS? Environmental Sciences. As I told you before, they used to have two separate books. One is science and one is social. And because you are small little children, sister said let us have only one book for both the subjects. So now it is easy for you to carry one textbook and one notebook. So EVS means what? Science as well as social. They both go together and that is what you call EVS. For this also children, you take out another book, another 200 pages double rule book. You have so many books. Don't waste all your books. Take out another 200 pages double rule book. Is that clear to you? Parents, I request you to kindly help your children while they are sorting out the notebooks. So, the check rule book is for maths, 200 pages. Mind you, the 100 pages, you don't use it at all. I shall tell you when to use it and for what to use it. Then the English notes should be taken in the 200 pages double rule book. Parents, I request you as a class teacher, I request you to please help your children. Then the third subject is EVS. EVS also should be taken in another, not in the same book as English, I am telling you children. EVS, take out another 200 pages, double ruled book and write it. Okay, and start writing EVS notes. Then I tell you for your rough book. You have a rough book and your parents can use the rough book also. There's no problem. But they should not use the 200 pages checkbook. They should not use the 200 pages rule book, double rule book of English or the 200 pages double rule book of EVS. Rough book, yes, your parents can use and you too can use. 200 pages rough book also, take out another 200 pages double rule book again. Okay, is that clear girls? For your rough book, you take out another 200 pages double rule book. Don't worry, we will use all the notes that you have bought from the school. All the notes are useful. Don't think this notes will go waste or that notes will go waste. No books will go waste. But for the time being, my subjects as a class teacher of 1A3, you know my name, no? Mrs. Panchashila. As a class teacher of 1A3, I tell all the children, for that matter, A1 children, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6 and A7, to take out these 4 books first. One is for maths, 200 pages check rule book. Again and again I am telling you. English, 200 pages double rule book. EVS, 200 pages double rule book again. Another book. And rough book, 200 pages double rule book again. Is that very clear? Now, one more important thing I want to tell you. And that is what, I give you some homework. Isn't it? All the time I cannot be telling you the notes or the lesson and you cannot be listening to me. I should also give you some homework. Yes. Where will you copy down that homework? In the fair notes? No. That homework should be copied in the rough book. In the rough book. And that homework should also be done in the rough book. Did you understand, children? Homework should also be done in the rough book. And your parents can also help you in writing. In the rough book only. Okay, now you got a clear idea of the books that you should use. Now I shall teach you how to write on a double rule book. Okay? See. So this is one page, understood, in your double rule book. See, this is your double rule book. Yes, children? Can you all see, no? Now here, to find a square like here, you have to put the date. What is the date today? What is 28th of June? So here in the corner, you should write there as 28, like this. A line, 6, and then 2020. And also, I tell you children, you should write the heading on the first red line. This is the margin. Understand? This is the margin given. Don't write anything inside the margin. You only have to put one answer, 2 answer. So, on this line itself, we should put the heading. Suppose say, my family. What is it? English Suppose I am giving you notes in English. English, my family. Okay. Now you see, you have two small lines and then a big gap over here. Again, two small lines in blue. Can you see? Two blue lines or black lines, whatever you call it, and then a broad gap, a little bit gap, a bigger gap. And then again you have another two small lines and again a bigger gap. So in this way the double rule book looks like. A double rule book looks like this. So where should you write? Now you see, this is the small lines and this is the gap. This is again the two small lines and this is the gap. Now you tell me, should you write inside the two lines or in the bigger gap? Yes, more writing in the big gap over there. Okay, this is actual line. These lines you should write it. These small lines, you see, these small lines you are able to see, two small lines. You should write your letters in that two lines only. And I will tell you how to write a capital letter and how to write a small letter. Okay. Now handwriting is very, very important. Why is handwriting very important? Tell me. Suppose I'll write like this. Or shall I write like this? Which way? So I have shown you two kinds of handwritings, two types of writing. My name is Rita. See, that girl is writing everything inside the two lines. And another girl is following the rules of good handwriting. If you have good handwriting, you know, parents will like you, teachers will like you, principal will like you. They say, my God, Rita has got such a beautiful handwriting. She is a very nice girl. She is a very, very intelligent girl. Like you remember in my family. Yes. Who's that boy there? Who's that boy? Mohan. And what kind of sister Mohan has got? What is Mohan's sister's name? What is the name? Tell me. Yes, tell me. So Mohan's sister's name is what? Maya. What kind of a girl was Maya? I told you. Oh, very, very, very intelligent girl. A very, very clever girl. And her writing will be beautiful as ever. Beautiful. That is, she follows the rules of the handwriting. If you too follow the rules of the handwriting, you too will become a good girl. You too may become a clever girl and an intelligent girl. So, this is wrong. Why?